Have you ever felt like something greater was pulling the strings in your life? Maybe you avoided disaster at the last second, or everything just happened to fall into place when you needed it most. Throughout history, people have believed in divine intervention, the idea that gods, or a single god, shape human fate. Today we're exploring how this plays out in two ancient texts, the Odyssey and Noah's Ark. Both stories show divine beings shaping human lives, but in very different ways. One is full of unpredictable gods playing favorites, while the other shows a single, all-powerful God making a world-altering decision. So, how does divine intervention work in each story? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the Odyssey, a story all about one man's struggle to return home. Odysseus doesn't just battle monsters and harsh seas, he battles the gods themselves. In Greek mythology, the gods are like powerful rulers with human-like emotions. Athena, the goddess of wisdom, helps Odysseus because she favors him. But Poseidon, he's furious that Odysseus blinded his son the Cyclops, so he does everything in his power to keep him from reaching home. Divine intervention in the Odyssey is chaotic. The gods interfere based on personal grudges, rewards, and whims. To survive, mortals must outsmart the gods or obey them. Now, let's compare that to Genesis, specifically the story of Noah's Ark. Here, divine intervention is absolute, but it's not random. It's based on justice and morality. Unlike the Greek gods, the God of Genesis doesn't play favorites or act on impulse. His decisions are based on righteousness. In Noah's time, the world had become full of corruption and evil, so God decides to send a great flood to cleanse the earth. But there's a key difference. Rather than punishing individuals at random, God chooses to save Noah because he is righteous. He commands Noah to build an ark, gather his family, and take 2 of every animal to survive the coming flood. This is divine intervention on a massive scale. Not just a storm to punish one man, but a flood that resets humanity itself. Unlike the Odyssey, where gods intervene in unpredictable ways, Noah's story follows a clear, moral-driven plan. When the waters finally recede, God makes a covenant with Noah, symbolized by a rainbow, promising never to destroy the world by flood again. This shows that divine intervention in Genesis isn't just about destruction, it's about guidance, justice, and renewal. So, what's the key difference? In the Odyssey, divine intervention is unpredictable. The gods act based on emotions, and mortals must struggle against them. But in Genesis, divine intervention is absolute. It follows a clear moral code. But in Genesis, divine intervention is absolute. It follows a clear moral code, shaping the world according to righteousness. Another difference is, one world is full of chaos, where gods meddle in human affairs for personal reason, while the other world has divine order, where a single God enacts judgment and mercy according to a grand plan. The theme of divine intervention is still used today in modern storytelling. Books, video games, and movies continue to explore fate, destiny, and higher powers shaping events. Whether it's heroes chosen by destiny or gods influencing the world, the theme remains because we are still asking the same question. Are we in the control, or is there a greater power at work? Who knows? This question has always been around through history. Will we ever know? Or will it still be a mystery?